Happy morning, children. Last week we discussed about how the classification of the animal kingdom based on the fundamental features. Up to that, we discussed about the classification of the animal kingdom, that is phylum Invertebrata and Vertebrata based on the presence of backbone. Today, this week, we are going to discuss about the binomial nomenclature and types of the phylum Invertebrata. Binomial nomenclature means nothing but there is a unique name for all the animals throughout the year worldwide. That is called as a binomial nomenclature. It was first introduced by Carolus Linnaeus. Carolus Linnaeus with the two names. One is called as a genus name, another one is called as a species name. The genus name always start with a cap letter. You see that if you take cat, what is the binomial name means Felis, Felis. F. The Felis is a genus name. This Felis is a species name. Here I show the variations. Start with cap letter. The species name start with a small letter. In our book, there are they gave the year binomial name for 70 organisms. So all are very important. It may ask in the year one word questions are 2 mark. Simply they give the common name and they ask their binomial name. Otherwise they give the binomial name, they may ask their common name. The man Homo sapiens is the binomial name. Okay, this is called as a binomial nomenclature. The next moves to the phylum Invertebrata. Totally there are the 9 types of the phylum Invertebrata. And the first one is called as a phylum Porifera, phylum Coelenterata, phylum Platyhelminthes, phylum Annelida, phylum Arthropoda, phylum Mollusca, phylum Echinodermata. These are the 9 types of the phylum Invertebrata. In this class, we are going to discuss only about their 4 types. What are they? Phylum Porifera, phylum Coelenterata, phylum Platyhelminthes, and last one is the phylum Annelida. First, we discuss about the phylum Porifera, otherwise called as a sponges. It is a why it is called as a phylum Porifera means it having the 4 periods. Pore means that is a hole-like structure in the top of the organism. The otherwise called as a sponges. They having the spores, so only it is called as a phylum Porifera. It is a multicellular and non-motile. Non-motile means there is no flagella or cilia or any tentacles are absent. So only it is called as a non-motile. Non-motile means does not move from one place to another place. So only it is called as a non-motile. And it is an aquatic organism. Commonly it is called as a sponges. And is extend the cellular grade of organization, exhibit the cellular they having a group of cells forming the tissues. Only this is cellular grade of the organism, and body is covered with the many ostia, and water is circulated through the canal system through the ostia, that is called as a canal system. Through this only it take the food and oxygen. By this method only they takes the food and oxygen, and it having the spicules. It form the skeletal framework. And what type of the reproduction means two methods. One is a asexual, other one is called as a sexual. Asexual means the body was divided into the as like amoeba, divided into two halves, equal halves, forming a new organism, that is called as a asexual. And asexual means a separate organism, male and female is occurs, that is called as a sexual. What are the examples means Exaptilla and Cycon. These are all example for the phylum Porifera. Next one is called as a phylum Coelenterata. This also aquatic organism. It mostly occur in the marine water. A few only occur in the fresh water. They are the multicellular and radially symmetrical animals. Already we know that two type of the symmetrical, bilateral symmetrical and radial symmetrical. Last classes we discussed. Radial symmetrical means if you cut into any planes, it gives the equal cause, that is called as a radial symmetry. In the circles, the radius are so many radius are present, so if you cut into any radial, it will give to equal halves. That is called as a radial symmetry, and it is a diploplastic animals. So two layers are present, so it is called as a diploplastic animals. A jelly-like substance are present, so it is called as a mesoglea, and a central gastrula cavity, that is called as a coelentron is present, and a cnidoplast, the tentacles bear the stings. This one is called as tentacles bear the stings are there. Stinging cells, that is called cnidoplast. These are the silent features of phylum Coelenterata. The next one is called phylum Platyhelminthes. These are also a bilateral symmetrical. These are also a bilateral symmetrical. Bilateral means if you cut into they form into two equal halves only. So only it is called as a bilateral symmetrical. And triploplastic animals. Triploplastic animals means it having three layers: epiderm, endoderm, and mesoderm. That is called as a three layers are present. So only it is triploplastic animals. And acoelomate animals. Acoelomate animals means why it is called as a acoelomate animals. Yeah, coelom is present but does not occur in the mesoderm. It is occur in the in between the mesoderm and endoderm. So only it is called as a acoelomate animals. Acoelomate means there is no coelom is present, so only it is called as a acoelomate animals. And it having the suckers and hooks. Suckers and hooks are present to attach. Suckers and hooks are present in the animals. For what purpose means it is attached to the host, attached to the host where they need their food solely, and excretion is done by the a special type of the cells. What is called means flame cells. It is called as a flame cells, and it is a hermaphrodite. What is called? It is a hermaphrodite. Hermaphrodite means what? There is no separate male and female. There is no separate male and female organism, so only it is called as a hermaphrodite, having the both male reproductive organ and female reproductive organ in the same animal, so only it is called as a hermaphrodite. Example: liver fluke and tapeworm. These are all example for the phylum Platyhelminthes. The next one is called as a phylum Aschelminthes. It is also a triploplastic. We saw about the platyhelminthes, that is also a triploplastic animals, and as helminthes, it is also a triploplastic animals, and free living. It may be a free living or parasite. Free living means what? Does not depend on other organisms. So only it is called as a free living, or parasite. It may be occur in the some other organism, some other living organism. So it is a parasite, and bodies are round and pointed at the two both ends. It is a round in structure, and pointed means a taper, a sharp at the both the ends, and it having a thin cuticle. Cuticle means outer layer. It is unsegmented, not segmented. There is no segments seen in the roundworms, and it is a separate. It is a separate. You see then the pictures, possible to see that separate roundworm male as well as the female, so only it is called as a separate. But in the phylum Platyhelminthes, we saw about it is in the hermaphrodite, both male and female reproductive organs occur in the same, but here it is a separate, and it causes the diseases. What is the two type of the diseases? Elephantiasis and ascariasis. Elephantiasis and ascariasis. Elephantiasis means nothing but a swelling of their legs. It may be occur any one of their leg they having their look like a elephant leg, so only it is called as a elephantiasis. This diseases are caused by the phylum as helminthes. The remaining things. What are the remaining things? Annelida, Arthropoda, Mollusca, and Echinodermata. We will see in the next videos. Up to that, this is a very important binomial name, scientist name, and know about the common and both common and as well as the binomial name, and remaining the phylums of four type of the phylum, that is phylum Porifera, phylum Coelenterata, phylum Platyhelminthes, and Annelida. These silent features as well as the examples are very important. Okay, thank you, children.